All right, today we are out at a super secret, undisclosed location. Doesn't look like much. It's pretty grown over actually since the last time I've been here, but we got a sand track today. It's really rough and really deep. Some sections you got like 4 foot deep rollers all around. So yeah, it is a little grown over. It hasn't been ridden in a couple months actually, it looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna test this YZ out here today, see how it works in these super rough conditions, kind of give a little feedback on that. I figured no better place to do it than this place. I mean, this is about as rough as you want, so should be good. I'll throw the GoPro on for a few laps, show some footage, and then give some feedback after. So I've done a couple laps now just trying to break this thing in. Usually it's freaking solid, but it hasn't been ridden in a while, so it's like tumbleweed city out here. The GoPro probably won't even do it justice how gnarly it is. It's pretty deep and rough. It's kind of hard to see where I'm going in all these bushes. So far, one thing I have noticed, even just in the few laps I've done, is this bike feels really predictable. Like through this deep stuff, it just feels like I can trust what it's gonna do. My Cowie always felt like I don't know, I didn't know for sure what it was gonna do. This one feels like I can just trust it, and I know what's gonna happen. So that's one thing I really like, is I feel really comfortable, and in the end I think that will build confidence and make you faster if you can trust your bike. So I think that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the GoPro on, try to get a couple good laps, but we're gonna see. It's kind of gnarly. You can't, with all the weeds, you can't really go like full speed through it, because I don't know if I'm gonna hit a hole or anything. And I have to go to work on Monday, so I can't be just going full out through this, but we'll give it a go. Well, did a few laps. It's still rough. It's pretty good though. I already said this, but it just feels like I can trust the bike. It feels like I know what it's gonna do. Yeah, on my Cowie, going through these deep rollers and stuff, sometimes that back end would swap out, and I don't know, it could have been a suspension setting, but yeah, it seemed like I just never really knew what it was gonna do through these, and you kind of just had to squeeze with your knees and hope for the best. And also in the corners too, I can lay it over, it goes where I want it to, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna tuck really. The only time I've noticed like kicking out or anything like that was always my error. Like I did something wrong in the section. It was never like I was going through the section how I should have and the bike just kicked out on me. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, the bike is great. I am going to take it out on some more high-speed trails here, so we'll go do that, and yeah, just kind of give more review of the high-speed stuff, high-speed whoops and high-speed just desert trails. Another driving review. Hopefully this audio will be a little better. Yeah, I got done riding in the desert this weekend. The bike works awesome out there. I had some questions about the front end stability, kind of if it was twitchy or not, and honestly I didn't feel any twitchiness out of it. Even in the super high speed choppy stuff to the super high speed like whoops and rollers, I didn't feel any twitchiness. The one thing I can say that bike does really good that I can't say enough is just how stable it is. As I was going through the rollers at super high speed and just kept waiting for the back end to kick out or waiting for the front end to feel loose, and I just kept waiting and waiting, and it never happened. It just goes exactly where you want it to the whole time. So basically, if you do everything right, it's gonna do everything right. And yeah, that's one of the most stable bikes I've ever ridden. I was just waiting and waiting for it to kick out on me or do something weird, and it never did. And it honestly made me go faster too, because I just felt like I could trust it and it wasn't going to do anything weird on me. And yeah, it corners amazing. Like, still maybe not as good as my KX, but it corners really good because of how stable it is. I don't know if that even correlates or if I'm completely wrong, but you can lay it over as far as you need, and you kind of just look where you want to go and it will go there. So that was just one of the things that I loved about it. I'm really comfortable on that bike. But yeah, it was stable everywhere, even through the high speed stuff. I didn't notice any front end twitchiness, no rear end kicking out. it was great everywhere. The front end felt really solid, really stable. So like I said, I just had some questions on that, and I know the newer model of Yamahas have had some complaints on the front end twitchiness, but on this bike I honestly didn't feel anything. But yeah, that's just a short review of some desert riding, just some different conditions for it. I'll keep making some more videos, just keep riding pretty much. So